This is where Ontario Provincial Police in Kenora used to house all intoxicated people who they believed were a danger to themselves or others. But not anymore. OPP Inspector Jeffrey Duggan says for the past 5 years, officers have been working hard to build relationships with the city's homeless. He says that's important because if you get to know people, you can better recognize if they need help.
If you see somebody passed out, our officers will typically, unless they're going to an emergency call, but that's something that, we have to stop, check on that person, make sure they're okay. Even in the hot, somebody could be dehydrated or they could be diabetic.
Inspector Duggan says OPP and Kenora are trying to address public intoxication differently. Officers won't take people to jail to sober up unless they're violent. And in 2016, police fought hard to get the Bear Clan, a grassroots citizens patrol group, to come to the city to help keep streets safe. And they've teamed up with the municipality and the Regional Health Authority to use the local detox center as a 24/7 place where officers can bring non-violent intoxicated people who have nowhere else to go.
I want you to do me a favor.
I can try.
Can you check if Kat is still missing in Thunder Bay?
Why was she missing?
Yeah, she was missing
for a while.
David Alcock spent years living on the street and still struggles with addictions. He says despite that, he has a good relationship with local police. He says there used to be a time when officers would see someone drinking and stop their cruiser car to pour it out.
Most of them don't. That's a very good thing because some of us took our last $10 to buy a bottle.
The Bear Clan recently changed its name to Makwa Patrol, but it's still providing the same services to the city.
The best place would be for them to be at home, of course, at their own home.
Marshall Hardy says some homeless people have burned their bridges with the local shelters because of past incidents, but his organization tries to help them as best they can. He thinks the police are trying hard too.
I was riding along with the OPP and I seen a lot of the officers and that within Kenora really try their best to provide those services and that to the people that are on the street.
What's going on?
Duggan believes the relationships he and others have built in Kenora have helped many avoid the misery of being locked in a cell. Other OPP detachments are interested in similar partnerships.
It's not cheap. I'll just say it does cost money. In the end, there's better outcomes for people, so we're hopeful that at some point, some of our communities that we police will have some of the same resources.
Duggan says the system isn't perfect, but people who haven't committed a crime don't belong in a jail cell. And police here are working with their community to make that a reality. Caroline Bargout, CBC News, Kenora.